Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Friday. Hope you've been having a nice week. Getting ready for the weekend here. We got 15 matchups on this slate. A lot of good action as we do head into the weekend here. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome. A lot of good sports action this weekend. We got NFL and college football, so now's the perfect time to be sports betting, guys. Go and check out all my links in the description. We got MoonBet Sportsbook about to open up. Got Bovada, My Bookie, Bet US. Really great promo codes. Get you some good bonuses, and let's cash out this weekend. A lot of good opportunity. And gonna hop into it here. 15 matchups. Starting with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Baltimore Orioles. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Robbie Ray with an ERA of 2.60. He's 11-5. Pitching for the Orioles is Chris Ellis with an ERA of 2.16. He's 1-0. Toronto opening up as the favorite at -256. Baltimore plus 190 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Ray, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs and had 10 strikeouts. Ellis, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs and had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, I love Toronto here. They've just been playing amazing baseball. Robbie Ray's been awesome on the mound. I mean, 10 strikeouts, 14. I mean, he's been a strikeout machine. Love Robbie Ray on the mound. Gonna roll with the hot Toronto Blue Jays. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for the Brewers is Adrian Hauser with an ERA of 3.41. He's 8-6. Pitching for the Indians is Eli Morgan with an ERA of 5.48. He's 2-6. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -155. Cleveland plus 145 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Hauser, he's 1-0. Pitched 9 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Morgan, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Eli Morgan hasn't looked as horrible in his last few matchups here, but I really like the Brewers here. Love Adrian Hauser on the mound. Gonna roll with Milwaukee. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the New York Mets. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.47. He's 5-5. Pitching for the Mets is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 4.15. He's 7-9. The Yankees opening up as the favorite at -116. The Mets -105 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Montgomery, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. For Walker, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. The Yankees, they've just been playing really bad here. Really no value in this game. Montgomery's been really solid on the mound, especially in his last few. Taijuan Walker has been struggling a bit here, but the Yankees have just been playing so bad. No value here. I'm going to take the Mets plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the Rays is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 5.54. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Tigers is Matthew Boyd with an ERA of 3.89. He's 3-8. Tampa Bay opening up as the favorite at -165. Detroit plus 145 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Michael, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Boyd, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. I like Tampa Bay here. Michael has had a couple rough outings in his last few outings here on the mound, but I just like Tampa Bay as a whole here. I don't hate Detroit. Pretty good plus money. Pretty cheap on the run line too, but I'm going to take Tampa Bay here. All right, next matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 2.60. He's 7-6. Pitching for the Braves is Ian Anderson with an ERA of 3.61. He's 6-5. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at -256. Miami plus 190 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Rogers, he's 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Anderson, he's 0-1, pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 0 strikeouts. I really don't like this game here. Not excited with the Braves. Minus 256 a lot. Not much of a pitching advantage. I think Trevor Rogers has been the better pitcher for the Marlins here. Really good plus money for the Marlins here. I'm going to take Marlins plus 1.5. I just don't want to pay that much for the Braves. And Ian Anderson coming off a 4-run game, giving up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Hasn't been all that great here. We'll take Miami on the run line. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 3.26. He's 0-3. Pitching for the White Sox is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.41. He's 11-5. The White Sox opening up as the favorite at minus 167. Boston plus 130 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Houck, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. For Rodon, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 5 strikeouts. This matchup, not excited for this matchup, to be honest. White Sox haven't been playing the best baseball lately. We know Boston struggled in that Tampa Bay series a little bit. I think there's good plus money with the Red Sox here. I like not too much of a pitching advantage. I'm going to go with Boston on the run line. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. Pitching for the Angels is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 2.97. He's 9-1. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 3.08. He's 9-5. Houston opening up as the favorite at minus 178. LA plus 168 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Ohtani, he's 1-0, pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. For Valdez, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Valdez coming off, one of his probably worst performances he's had in a while. He's definitely struggled against the Padres. I like Ohtani on the mound. Angels getting really good plus money at plus 168. I love taking the Angels when Ohtani's on the mound. If for some reason there's a pitching change and Ohtani isn't on the mound, I'm going to roll with the Astros. But really good plus money with the Angels. Really good run line value as well. We're going to take the Angels plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching for the Reds is Tyler Mahle with an ERA of 3.76. He's 11-5. Pitching for the Cardinals is John Lester with an ERA of 4.89. He's 5-6. The Reds opening up as the favorite at minus 135. St. Louis plus 125 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Mahle, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. For Lester, he's 0-1, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 2 strikeouts. Neither team's been playing really well here. The Cardinals coming off back-to-back wins over the Dodgers. Looked very impressive in this Dodgers series here. Lester's only given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts on the mound. Looking like an underdog kind of day here. I like the Cardinals plus 1.5. Lester's been really good, and Reds have been struggling. All right, next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Seattle Mariners. Pitching for Arizona is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 4.52. He's 7-9. Pitching for Seattle is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 4.17. He's 7-5. Seattle opening up as the favorite at minus 167. Arizona plus 130 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Bumgarner, he's 0-1, pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Gonzalez, he's 1-0, pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. I don't like Arizona in this matchup. Bumgarner been giving up a lot of runs, hasn't been very solid lately. They've been struggling. Seattle's actually been playing very well. Didn't look that good in the Houston series, but I think it's a good bounce back series. And they should be able to beat up on this Arizona team. Gonna roll with the Mariners. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 2.93. He's 10-8. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 3.11. He's 16-3. The Dodgers opening up as the favorite at -160. San Diego +150 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Musgrove, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 4 strikeouts. For Urias, he's 1-0. Pitched 1 inning, pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and had 8 strikeouts. San Diego's got a couple wins here. They've looked pretty nice. We got Dodgers coming off back-to-back losses to the Cardinals here. I'm going to stick with the Dodgers. I like Julio on the mound. I mean, a really good, nice pitching advantage, 2 really good pitchers. I just think the Dodgers, coming off those 2 losses to the Cardinals, I think it's a good bounce-back spot for the Dodgers here. I'm going to roll with LA. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for the Rangers is Glenn Otto with an ERA of 1.86. He's 0-0. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 4.12. He's 0-2. Oakland opening up as the favorite at -175. Texas +165 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Otto, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs and had 4 strikeouts. For Blackburn, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs and had 3 strikeouts. Texas, man, they've put up a couple good wins. I mean, they've looked really solid in their last 10 games, very surprisingly. Oakland, they've been struggling here lately. Haven't looked that good this last week and a half. Don't really love Paul Blackburn on the mound here. I mean, I hate going with a lot of underdogs here, but Glenn Otto's been really good on the mound in his last couple starts here. Paul Blackburn coming off a 4-run game. Really good plus money with the Rangers. Oakland's been struggling. I'll take my shot on the Rangers +1.5 here. You get Rangers, pretty cheap run line value. We'll take the Rangers +1.5 and see what happens. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Chicago Cubs. Pitching for the Giants is Dominic Leone with an ERA of 1.55. He is 3-3. Pitching for the Cubs is Kyle Hendricks with an ERA of 4.65. He's 14-6. Giants opening up as the favorite at -192. Chicago +155 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Dominic, he is 1-0. Only pitched 1 inning. Didn't really, just came in as a relief pitcher. Didn't get any really strikes or anything. Had a nice clean inning in his last pitch. And then pitching for Hendricks, 1-0, pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs and had 1 strikeout. Hendricks has given up 6, 8, and 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Has not looked good on the mound here. Cubs have been playing really well here, but hard to me to take them with Hendricks on the mound. I'm going to stick with the Giants. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Pirates is Steven Brault with an ERA of 5.61. He's 0-3. Pitching for the Nationals is Josiah Gray with an ERA of 5.65. He's 0-2. Pittsburgh opening up as the favorite at -135. Washington +110 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Gray, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs and had 2 strikeouts. For Brault, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs and had 4 strikeouts. This is a very awful game here. I'm just saying over 8.5. Looking really good here. Both these pitchers giving up a lot of runs. Hard to really choose here. Gonna have to take the underdog here. Just take the Nationals +1.5. and see what happens. I mean, both pitchers are very bad, so the over is looking like probably the better play in this matchup, but we'll take Washington Nationals plus 1.5 for the pick. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Rockies is Yerman Marquez with an ERA of 4.02. He's 11-10. Pitching for the Phillies is is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 4.94. He's 2-0. Phillies opening up as the favorite at -147. Colorado plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Marquez, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. For Falter, he's 1-0. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 2 strikeouts. Yeah, Falter's, only been pitching 1 or 2 innings here and there, and he's looked really good in those. For the most part, he's looked really good in those innings pitched. I'm going to roll with the Phillies here. Colorado, they've been struggling in their last few games here. Struggled in that Giants series. I'm going to stick with the Phillies. And then the last matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Lynch with an ERA of 5.29. He's 4-4. Pitching for the Twins is Griffin Jacks with an ERA of 6.79. He's 3-3. Minnesota's opening up as the favorite at -141. Kansas City plus 110 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Lynch, he's 0-1. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Jacks, he is 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Minnesota looked really good in that Cleveland series here. Not a game I really like, to be honest. Both pitchers giving up a lot of runs. I like Kansas City plus 1.5 here. I think the over could be a nice play too. Both pitchers giving up a lot, so could be a high-scoring game. But we'll stick with the Royals plus 1.5 here. And that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. A lot of underdogs today. Let's see what happens. Good luck with your picks and parlays. And I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good one.